Hi fashion lovers, let's learn how to cut and sew a perfect V neckline with facing. If you're interested, let's get started. To get started, this is my fabric. As you can see, I've made my markings, the shoulder slope, the armhole, and I've connected from the bust to the waist. So I'll go ahead and mark 3 inches on the depth of my neckline, and the width also as 3 inches. So there are different ways of cutting a V neckline. So I will make a round neckline and then proceed to making the V. So after marking my normal or basic neckline, I'm gonna come down by 6 inches, and that is how deep I want my V to be. So just go ahead and cut out your main neckline, your shoulder, your armhole, and the side seam of your dress. So when I was done cutting, this is what I have. So you want to go ahead and open this up. So I'll take this to my ironing board to iron the center front because I needed that line. So after I've done that, you can see I've ironed the center front now. So I'll now proceed to cutting out the V neckline. So I want the V neckline to be deep, the depth of the V neckline to be 6 inches. On the upper part here, I will mark half inch on both sides of the center front. Did you see? And then I'll go ahead and connect it to that 6 inches. So I marked half inch on both sides of the center front, and then you want to like go ahead and connect to the 6 inches. So this becomes my V neckline. So the trick to sewing this V neckline is to attach your facing first before cutting it under. Like before cutting out the neckline, you attach the facing. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using as a facing. So the way you are going to place it, the right side of your fabric will face the facing. The right side of your fabric will face the facing. So this is me trying to mark out half inch, which is going to be my sewing allowance on the neckline. So the facing I used on this dress, for this dress, is a bit big. So you can decide to use smaller facing that will be on the that will just stop on the armhole, but I use a bigger one here, though I later cut it out. So this is me marking my neckline. Did you see? So you want to go ahead and sew it first before cutting. So that is actually the trick in making adding a facing to your V neckline. So I'll go ahead and sew like this. Did you see? I'll go ahead and sew. Did you see that? So this is me on the sewing machine. So what I will do is I will just use my pin and hold it. I'll use my pin and hold it so it will be much easier for me to sew. So you want to go ahead and sew. Take your time. Try to raise your machine up a bit and then continue to sew. That's your presser's foot. So when I was done, this is what I have. So this is me notching, and then I will cut it out. Did you see? I'll cut this out, cut the excess fabric out now. So you can see you want to also notch it like the both side of the V. After you have cut it out, you try to like notch. I don't know, my camera cut off this part. You want to notch the both side of the V, and then you want to go ahead and turn it to the right side. So when you now turn it to the right side, this is what you have. So because this my facing is very big, so I'll just fold it and try to like cut it out because I don't need that part. So when you are done, this is what you have. So you want to take it to the sewing machine, to your ironing board, and iron this out. You want to press it out. So another thing is for the facing, you can try to fold it in and sew. You can also use your serger or weaving machine to weave it out, and then you also attach a hemming gum on the neckline. So this is going to help you to, for the neckline to lay down flat. So I didn't attach a hemming gun, but if I'm going to sew this to my main fabric, if this is my main fabric or something I'm going to be using, so I'll be adding my hemming gun to it. Thank you guys. I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. See you in my next video. Bye.